Hello, hello, hello. How are we doing today? Yeah, I'm a little bit better today. And I don't remember having jet lag like this, but we are gonna hang out. And because it is almost, if you can believe it, the middle of June. Hello. Look at this. Yeah, May. We still have May on the calendar. June is just about half over. Put this in the scrap pile because we will be using it. It is the 12th. Unbelievable. What are you doing? Want to say hi? Oh, you better shut the door then. One's not making it. One's gonna go have a nap. All right, you got Sky?
Yeah, she'll come. She'll come.
Well, she'll open the door. Yep. Well, one of us didn't make it. So there you go, guys. Oh, it is what it is. It is taking a while. But to be honest with you, he's been up since 5, so. He's been up since 5 and he's been outside, so there's no complaining. Okay, so because I've got 2 giveaways this month, I need to get busy. So I thought I would put the camera on, which I did, and we can hang out. Looking at this thinking, surely this has pockets. Well, this is going to have what we want it to have, and I want pockets on there. So I'm thinking these are the smaller. So we are going to, I give you the measurements, but you know, it really doesn't matter because depending upon, now if I put this there, obviously ephemera is going to peek out there and I don't want that. So let me see. We put that about there. Put this about there because if ephemera, is that crooked? I don't think so. Let me look on this grid real quick. Let's see. No, I don't think so. If you have ephemera in here and it overlaps there, it's not a big deal. But I think let's put it about like that. What do you think? Okay, so we've got our glue. This is heavy tracing paper is what I'm using. So I want to get this done so we can move on. I did start. I'll have to show you. Thumbs up, please. I would appreciate a thumbs up. If you feel generous and you feel like doing that, I would appreciate a thumbs up. Okay, so remember those white bags that I did that had the index card on the back and then I filled them with ephemera? And then because we cut the white bag down, we had the, I'm calling it the sleeve, but the actual, not the bottom, the bag part left over. So I was thinking this morning, waste not, want not. So I thought, let's do something with that. And because my shop has 0 in it, as a matter of fact, I think it's still on vacation mode. I need to, when I am done here, I'm going to go down and get on the computer and I want to make a YouTube live, and I think I'm going to have to buy a new stand for my iPad. So I'm going to be looking at that, and then I need to look at my comments. Probably, unless you're new, and I will be welcoming you, I will probably just like and heart. So please forgive, but you know, I've lost almost 2 weeks. Well, I've lost, let's see, yeah, almost 2 weeks. So I am trying to catch up. Want just a little bit of gap in here. I don't want it really, really taut, because if you do that, you're not going to get much in there. So we've got that. And technically this should match this. So let's see, because I've got these two pieces and I don't want to get confused. So let's see, and they do. So let's go ahead and put these here. Kind of working all over the place, but that's okay. So I think whoever wins these is going to be very happy, because I am going to put ephemera in here. I am. I mean, this, my friends, is going to be a very, very good giveaway. And I'm doing 2 of them, so, yep. And they're cute. They are cute. So anyway, back to the white bag. So I was thinking I need some stuff for my shop, and I need to do something with those bags. Now, if you were to get this and any of this was to come apart, just put a little bit of glue in here. I'm trying to put a very thin line, but you know, it's not perfect. It's not sewn. So yeah, and then here, this was 1.5 inches, fairly sure. 1.5 inches. Yep, and I'm fairly certain this is 2 inches, because you never know what type of ephemera you're going to have. So we are going to put, might as well come all the way down to the bottom, because what are you going to do with that anyway, right? Nothing. Okay, this is a little bit harder to see because it's so white versus this being darker, brighter color. Oh man, look at that line, Charlotte. Oh my goodness, girl. There you go. You know who can draw a really good glue line? Carol Laws. I don't know how she does it, but she does. I was watching one of her videos. This was a while back. I saw that girl take that glue and draw a line. I'm like, Carol, whatever are you doing? What's your secret? Because I don't have it. And Sherry, I know you said don't apologize. It's just in me to do that. You may hear me doing a movie, talking about something, and I may apologize. That's me. That's just me, girl. You should know that. So, if you hear me saying that, that's just me being me. Okay. Is that short? That is short. That probably was the little bit that was left over. Okay. So, to get back to the bag, let's see if I can do this. Oh, that's not too bad. Now you know why I don't decorate cakes. Did take a class once in cake decorating. Did I ever tell you about that? I did. I took a class in cake decorating, and I really enjoyed it. I mean, oh my goodness, 30 years ago, 35 years ago, a long time ago. And when I was making the icing, it was not royal icing, buttercream icing. My husband saw all the Crisco. He would never eat it again. So I thought, well, there's no point in that. So never did it after that. Finished the class and never did it. Because he's like, I'm not eating that. And I'm like, okay, well, when you buy frosting, what do you think's in it? When you get a cake at the bakery, what do you think's in it? But, you know, sometimes you can't tell them anything. They believe what they want to believe. Do you think this is too high? No, we're going to make it work. Work. It's hot here today. The grass is drying up. It is summertime. Okay, so we've got that. And then this should be the same. So this I know was too short. Don't want that. So let me see. We're gonna have to cut some more. So it is a 2 by 3 3/4, I think. Yep, 2 by 3 3/4. Every night I did have access to my phone when we were in Europe. Thus the YouTube shorts. And had to be able to know what was going on with the animals, and if there was an emergency. I mean, our entire family was there, so other than like my husband's brother, that sort of thing, everybody was there. And that freaked me out too, because I'm like, whose idea was it to put the entire family on the same plane, coming and going? I mean, whose brilliant idea was that? Nobody thought about it. We all made it home. This is what I am using. Thickened tracing paper. Pretty sure I got this off of Amazon. 100 GSM translucent vellum paper. It says translucent vellum paper, but you can see it is tracing paper. So I can't tell you what I paid for it because I don't have a clue. But I have put this through the printer, and it's gorgeous, just gorgeous. So we know that we want 2 inches and 3 3/4. So there is that, and 3 3/4. And we need 2 of them. So how is everybody? I promise I am going to start getting to your comments. I'm just behind. And then I think it was Linda said, Charlotte, take a break. Just take a break. And I'm like, you don't realize I was on a break for a week and a half, almost 2 weeks. I missed everybody. This to me is relaxing. So, should tell you about Lisa Wagner. So before I left, Lisa Wagner contacted me when she found out where I was going, that I was in France. I was going to go to the World War I Museum. I want to say it's her great-great-grandfather. This is why I didn't bring it up yesterday, because I'm not positive. I need to go back and look. Let me see. Let me check my phone real quick. Hold on just a minute. Let me see if I've got it. Let's see. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Okay, I don't see it. I want to say it's her great-great-grandfather, Robert Flack. I'm pretty sure. If you saw the YouTube short, I think I did 2 of them. So I'm going to tell you the story of this. The short version of this. So Lisa contacted me and said, if you go, would you mind looking him up? And I'm like, are you kidding me? I would love to look him up. Absolutely. So I told my family, I said, when we go, because we knew we were going, I told my family, and they were so excited, because when you go to visit a cemetery, you know, a national cemetery like that, it's just nice to have somebody to go and say hi to. So we went into the welcome center when we got there. And I mean, you know, we did this back in the 90s when we were living there, went and visited. So it had not changed at all. I mean, why would it? It was just as gorgeous. And too short. Too short. Well, maybe not. Okay, let me see. So that was this one. And that's that one. So we're going to come to this one. So I don't want to get confused. So anyway, okay, let me take a breather just really, really quick. Isn't this gorgeous? So we went, and I went into the admin building because I had no idea how to find a gravestone. And there was a really, really nice French woman that came out and helped me, and she took me over to the big board, and Lisa had given me all the information, grave 1, all of his infantry. I had everything, his rank, everything. So she inputted it. There's 2 Flax and obviously 1 Robert. And she told me, if you want to meet me, because if you look at there's 2 YouTube shorts of mine. One is a 360 of the visitor center and the grounds. And then off in the distance, you can see the chapel. In front of the chapel's where all the grave markers are. So she said to me, I'm going to go to lunch, and if you meet me in about 20 minutes over by the chapel, I will bring an American flag and a French flag, and I will bring sand from Omaha Beach. Apparently, they have sand from Omaha Beach sent in. And I just started crying. I mean, I don't even know Robert or his family, and I only know Lisa because she's one of our girlfriends, and I just start crying, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So she says, I will put the flags in front of his cross, and they take the sand, and because the cross is engraved, they take the sand and they rub it into the engraving so that it shows up so that you can take a picture. And then she says, I'll give you the flags to send to her. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So that's what we did. And I took a picture of our whole entire family. Let me see if I can pull that up, Lisa, just in case you are watching this video. You guys chill out just for a second. Let me see if I can find this. So emotional and so beautiful. So here's our entire family in front of, hopefully you can see this, in front of Robert's. There's the French flag and the American flag. There's our whole family. It's my son-in-law, Allie. I think that's Jack. That's our daughter, Kirsten. Reed, that's myself. That's my husband. Jenna, my granddaughter, my son, his wife, and Kirsten's the other twin. See, if I put it like this, it won't turn. But hopefully you can see that. Is that just beautiful? Look at that. And I think there's another one. Yeah, there's another one. So she gave me, we asked for the sand. Look at that. Is that just not beautiful? So there's grave marker 1, and that's the sand that was rubbed into his cross. And yeah, so this is hard to see, I know, but this is where the crosses are. And then back up here's the chapel. So absolutely gorgeous. And she was telling us that, well, you know what? Let me just show you. I don't think Lisa would mind. So this is my husband is rubbing the sand into his headstone. I'm sorry, guys. It's just so beautiful. So, because he's a retired vet, it was his honor to do that. And then she let us keep the sand, so I've got it in a plastic bag. And then she's pointing out to be sure you get the number 1. If I don't show you this, you're probably never going to be able to see it. So then she dusts it off so that it's all really clear. Just beautiful. Anyway, she was telling us that usually the families are given the choice of their loved ones coming home or staying with their troops and their friends. And I don't know if that was the case here, but yeah, it's pretty common. There's the chapel. But isn't that just beautiful? I mean, if you were going to be buried overseas, what an honor to be buried here. That's a side view. That's the chapel that looks out over the graves. This is the inside of the chapel. Lots of flowers. All the little cities around this area donate flowers every week. In their banners, they all have the names of the cities that donate flowers. And I mean, they're just so grateful. Look at that. Isn't it just so beautiful? I mean, I really hope you can see this. Okay, that's something different. Let's go back. Yeah, I know that I've got to send this to Lisa so that she's got it. But I just wanted I wanted to share it because it was just, this is at the, on the floor entering into the chapel. This is right, this is in the center of the chapel, this stone here. And you can see there's flowers here, there's pews, and then there's flowers in front of the pews. And there's the chapel itself. So you've got flowers here that are donated, flowers here that are donated, flowers here that are donated, and then you've got pews on either side. And then if you come out this door here, there's a window. This is actually inside the chapel. And then if you come out the door where the blue insignia was, that is going out and around the back of the chapel, so you can see how incredibly gorgeous this is. This chapel is erected by the United States of America as a sacred rendezvous of a grateful people with its immortal dead. So the French are very, I don't know where that came from. This is outside the visitor center. The visitor center's up these stairs. That's the visitor center right there. Just so emotional and so beautiful. There's the chapel. So if you're standing at the visitor center, this is what you look out at. So I wanted Lisa to see that he may not be home, but he's in a gorgeous, gorgeous place. Remembering sacrifice. And just some more photos driving in. So, yeah, guys, I mean, it was my honor to do that. And I have the admin's card, business card and email address because, because it's World War I, people are passing away now that have had loved ones or have stories, and they're just desperate for any information they can get that they can provide on tours, photographs of family, stories of loved ones that are buried there. So, Lisa, if you could get with your family, if you're watching this, I will be mailing all of this to you. I've got to get a box that will take the flags because the flags are probably 15 inches. Way more than that. Yeah, they're probably, yeah, more than 15 inches. So I've got to get a box, and I'll be sending all the photographs to you. But if you could get with your family and gather information, this is if you want to, and email it to them, photographs of Robert when he was younger, a history of him and your family. They would love that because they can include that. They can include the photos in the visitor center. They could include stories of him and his life before the war. So, yeah. Yep. It was a beautiful, beautiful day that day. And I want to thank you, Lisa, for letting me do that because that was really, really a special time for all of us. We thoroughly enjoyed that. Enjoyed visiting Robert. So, okay. All right, we're going to do this. I have no idea how long I've been on. But I do want to show you what we're doing with the bag, the lunch bag. I was just thinking these would be really cute with washi tape around them too. So we've got 3 here, so let's do this. And then let's see, we're not going to get to the other one today. I think I'll probably do the other one off camera just because you're already seeing what we're doing. But I do want to get them done. Two more and then we'll have a look. So now I've had a cry. Happy tears though. They really are happy tears. I can't go to a cemetery without crying. Busting out the tears. All right, one more. So I hope everybody's doing well. I don't remember saying that, and I truly mean it. If you are my friends from Canada, praying for you and hoping your fires are out. I really need to check that. I've not been on the computer other than putting today's movie on. Okay, so let's see what we've got here, guys. Yeah, I'm thinking about you because those are bad. I mean, that is some bad stuff. Okay, so we have this, but I don't think we opened this. We didn't, so we need to do that. We've got that, and we need one more there, and we need this. So I've got quite a bit more to do. So guys, I think I am, think, Charlotte, think. This is what I came up with. You have to let me know what you think. I am going to make this a medieval mirage journal, and then I've got to get on with Artie Mays. Just take a sip of something real quick. A big old glass of water with some Zip Fizz in it, which is I get from Costco. It's got a lot of magnesium for leg cramps, and it's got vitamins and minerals. So this is what I did. I think, is this the first page, or to go like this? So here's the bag. Here is a pocket, and then you've got a journal here. So there's a journal, and there's another pocket, and then you flip it over, and there's a journal in here and two pockets. So nothing sewn in, nothing stitched in, because I've got to go print papers. So we're going to be working on this, and hopefully that'll be fun. So guys, short but hopefully sweet, and I am going to go get myself on the computer, see what trouble I'm in, see if I can get to some of your comments, and try to stay awake. So thank you for joining me. Hugs and love to everyone. And let's check this out. We are, 32 minutes. That's not bad at all. Okay, guys. Thank you, and love you, and catch you tomorrow. Bye, guys.